Hello, thank you for coming to my video. This video is, first of all, for my viewers, my friends, my brothers and sisters. But after all, it's for me. It's a question I'm asking myself. It's my thoughts on how to live my life better and be my best version. So, the question for you today is, are you a curious person? I believe we are all curious at a certain point of our life. And surely, when we were kids, we were all asking a million questions of why to know about our world. But somehow, on the path of growing up, some of us stop asking questions and start to become ignorant, including me. I realized that I stopped asking following questions when I started my professional life. And I was told that before asking anything, I needed to work on the matters myself. I then found some answers. Also, grew a bigger ego to not ask and lost the interest to ask. Some elders also stopped being curious, partly because they got the answers throughout their life, partly because they thought they knew enough. So the non-stop growing world leaves them further and further. At first, I thought that not knowing about stuffs is completely fine. But after a few years, ignorance has started to be my new normality. I don't ask questions in many conversations, to the point that I turn out to be the most quiet one. And when I wanted to say something, I didn't know what to say. I found out that I lack knowledge about many aspects of life, and it is simply occurred for me not interested in knowing more. I'm working in the field that requires knowledge of celebrities and press figures, but I have been opt out of all conversations with colleagues, and even worse, lost opportunities to make money. I mean, it's totally healthy to cut out the subjects that you are not interested in, but lacking curiosity in fields that are related to you or helps on your personal growth will cost you expensively in the long run. I remember back in my last year of university, looking for my first job, one of the criteria for a recruiter was curiosity. Both in the UK and in Vietnam, companies were looking for employees who have interest in learning and ready for challenges. Thankfully, I landed both of my first jobs in the UK and in Vietnam before graduation. Later on, I knew that it was the way I made questions for interviewers that determined their choices. Curiosity is a great thrust for anyone to know more about the world. We know about geology thanks for explorers who went above and beyond their living areas. With the curiosity of how to reduce labor, we now have machines and AI. And thanks for our loved ones that curious to know what we enjoy in life to create us happy moments. Curiosity killed the cat. Well, bad luck for the cat. But with us human, we need curiosity to grow. It's just that we might need to hold it back and use it later on in some occasions. One typical scenario is children using forks to poke in electricity sockets. Who saw or heard of that curiosity before? Please comment down below if you were actually that kid, so we can laugh in happiness for you for making it to today. The main point is, in situations that can cause harms, we need to hold back our curiosity until further guidance. 15 years ago, I vividly remember that I held on to my earnest questions of why my high school deskmate had the whole arms full of scars, We might not know how to deal with specific situations. Being too curious might open others' unhealed wounds. The safe way to do is showing our sincere love and care. Curiosity comes from interest, and being curious takes practice. It is hard to persuade yourself to spark interest in things you don't care about. But I have an idea. It's also my personal practice. It is changing interest to expectation. I expect myself to remember one feature of a subject that is mentioned in my conversation. Hence, if I don't have a clue about a subject mentioned, I promise myself to make at least one following question. This is not only making the others feel heard in the conversation, but also giving me a knowledge for what I haven't known. Practicing curiosity is like building a bridge between acceptance and expectation. Let's not stay on the acceptance side and be stable in unawareness. No knowledge is unvaluable in the endless ocean of wisdom, and it is only one question away.